So, before we start, I'd like to give you guys some kind of warning, I guess. This video will contain huge spoilers for Assassin's Creed Unity and its DLC Dead Kings, a bit actually. So, if you haven't finished the game yet, or the DLC, you should probably watch this video sometime later. Because I can't imagine someone who likes to spoil himself. Yes, that's probably it. Yes. Also, it's not like I don't like or hate Assassin's Creed Unity. These are just some things I noticed during playing the game. Assassin's Creed Unity is still a very, very good game. I like the story, even if it's not as good as others, maybe. Didn't like the gameplay sometimes, it really frustrated me, but that's another point and it doesn't matter anyway now. So, let's give it a try. It isn't that surprising that Germain is the leader of the Templar Order in the end. Out of a few reasons actually. You don't know him at this point yet, but in the beginning, quite in the beginning, when Bishop is explaining your job to you, if you look closely, you can actually see him. And even if you don't know him yet at this point, you will recognize him when you search for the blacksmith, Germain. When you see his face, you will recognize him. In order to see that, you had to look closely in the beginning, of course, but they even enlarged this picture of him. So there is no way you wouldn't recognize him if he stands right before Arnaud. The next big moment where you can recognize Germain is in the sequence where he has this private little discussion with Latouche, where Arnaud is spying on them from under the floorboard. You can't actually see him here, but you hear Germain's voice once, and you know this person there is the leader of the Templar Order. So you can recognize his voice and you can easily get to that conclusion, oh, it's Germain.
Be it.
Why not just kill him and be done with it? One of my boys, a knife, a dark hallway. Easy peasy.
We want a condemned man, Captain, not a martyr. Have patience.
Respectfully, Grandmaster, patience is well and fine. But the longer we wait, the greater the chance of discovery.
Well, the assassins already found Siver and the 118.
Oh, Siver and Leroy already served their purpose. Their destruction, while inconvenient, is no obstacle. And the assassins have already proved useful when properly led.
What about the Delasser brat? She could be dangerous if she manages to rally the old guard.
That situation will be resolved.
How so?
Mademoiselle de la Serre will soon be on her way to l'Hôtel Voisin, eager to speak with Monsieur Lafrenière. Sadly, Monsieur Lafrenière has nothing left to say.
Look into Lafrenière's background, and what I discovered, you wouldn't believe it.
He's a Templar. Is that what you found?
Yes, I believe so. I didn't know how to take it. In any case, I was careless, and Lafrenière found out about my schemes. Kept me under house arrest ever since. I do as he bids. Weapons, mostly.
Where can I find him?
Well, Lafrenière is a very difficult man to pin down. Not long ago, I overheard him talking about protecting the shipments at La Halle au Blé. Sounded ominous, whatever he meant. May I ask, why are you so interested in him?
He killed someone very dear to me. I want to know why.
I see. You have my sympathies.
I will come looking for you again.
Belek killing Mirabeau was kinda sad, kinda tragic, because, well, since he was close to Arnaud and even close to Arnaud's father in the first place, he should have been, from all of the people, he should be an ally for the protagonist till the very end. That's my opinion. And it didn't turn out that way. Instead, they let him kill Mirabeau for the Brotherhood. Sad for me, because I like that character, but it wasn't that much of a surprise. On his first mission, Arnaud experiences as an assassin. Belek is still his mentor and still teaching him. As they made their way back to the headquarters, the first and the only thing Belek is telling Arnaud about Mirabeau is a negative one.
Take this ledger full of Templar records to Mirabeau.
3 more
Proceeds to do
Templars
nothing
killed
with it.
last night.
Wasn't us.
You don't seem
Templars
terribly
have been
fond
killing
of
each other
him.
like it was going out of fashion since
He's a
89.
politician.
A Templar civil
Sees himself
war.
as a great peacemaker.
Would this complicate things?
He thinks he
or
can
make
end the
our
war
lives
between assassins and Templars, bring the revolution to a happy conclusion, and convince dogs and cats to live together in peace.
And that's bad?
It's a self-aggrandizing pipe dream. The Templars are at their weakest since Jacques de Molay burned. We're running around after second-rate smugglers. Well, the customs agents have...
He doesn't seem convinced in Mirabeau at all. He even insulted him, even if Mirabeau was sitting right next to him.
Templars are at their weakest since Jacques de Molay burned. We're running around after second-rate smugglers. Well, the customs agents of France can rest easy. Arpinot's dead.
Shaking down imprisoned nobles seems a bit out of his oeuvre. What are the Templars up to?
If we hadn't spent the last year hobbled by your damn truce, we might know that.
And last but not least, as Arnaud took Elise to the headquarters, he was upset, and that Mirabeau actually protected her didn't make any better.
Oh, here we go.
You are not men with whom I would normally parley, monsieur. But my father is dead, as are my allies within the Order. If I must turn to the assassins for my revenge, so be it.
Parley, my arse! It's a trick! To make us lower our guard. I say we kill her, send her head back as a warning.
Belek.
Enough! Plainly, this discussion is better conducted in private. If you will excuse us, Mademoiselle Lasser.
Certainly.
Like I said, it's kinda tragic, especially the part when he tries to kill Arnaud just because he doesn't share his opinion. I wouldn't kill the son of my former best friend? I don't know. I wouldn't do this. It's cruel. But it is like it is. And I guess it can't just always be love, peace and harmony. Right, Desat? Okay, forget it. Doesn't matter anyway. What I wanted to say... It was so obvious who Mirabeau's killer was. Before I start talking about my reasons why Elise de la Serre obviously had to die, it's like the female sidekick always dies in the Assassin's Creed series. Seriously. Seriously. Okay. Elise was always a bit hot-tempered, a bit defiant, cheeky, but especially this hot-tempered, impatient part can cost your life in a game like Assassin's Creed.
You're dead!
He's gone. Damn it! Our one chance
It's not over. We'll find another lead.
No, we won't. You think he'll be so careless now, knowing how close at heel we are? You were given a golden opportunity to end his life, and you refused to take it.
To save your life?
It isn't yours to save.
What are you saying?
I'm willing to risk everything to put Germain down. If you don't have the stomach for revenge, then I don't need your help.
Elise. Elise!
Since every end of every game of the Assassin's Creed series seems to be affecting, it would be too good to be true. Arno and his one true love, defeating the villain, the evil power behind everything, and live happily together.
It's beautiful.
From up here, you'd never know the nation is tearing itself apart.
Can things ever go back to the way they were before, do you think?
Do you? After everything that's happened? Everything we've lost?
So that's it then. The course of history forever altered, never again to return.
Maybe we can't go back. But going forward isn't necessarily an ending.
Elise, You cheated.
You took too long.
I love you.
Plus, Arno is an assassin, and Elise is a Templar. There's still this great conflict between the two fractions. It's like some of them just had to die, and since it would be very, very dumb to kill the protagonist, well... Even if you didn't see it coming, this scene is kinda suspicious. Kinda. This is something I knew it would cause great trouble from the beginning on, actually. The rest of the council, they didn't seem to trust Arno as much as Mirabeau and Belak did when they were still alive. But after Mirabeau's sudden death, Trenet took over control, and it seemed, and it really seemed, like they definitely teamed up. Master Bellier doubted Arno the most, for sure.
Wait further. I don't like this. The boy is a gifted assassin, but I fear he's obsessed with a private vendetta. Let another follow this lead.
We don't have time. Whatever Lafreniere was planning, it happens tonight.
He did ask permission this time, Guillaume.
Ah.
Go then. See what you can learn. But no more rash action. Hmm?
Yes, Mentor. But listen!
Yes, but listen? Is that the regard in which you hold the Brotherhood?
I knew this would happen. I told Mirabeau that you were too obsessed with your personal vendettas.
This is why I joined the Brotherhood.
Yes, not because you shared our ideas or felt called to the service. For revenge.
Arno always protected Elise. At least he tried. Elise is the big bad Templar. And of course, he protected her too when he killed Belak, who obviously killed Mirabeau, but that doesn't seem to be relevant at this point. So, this video here is almost finished. I hope I didn't point out things that were super obvious, but I never heard anyone ever noticing some of these points, so I guess it's okay-ish. Feel free to tell me your opinion. Bye!